Also, why is it hard for me to find Giant's Deep? It's straight up. It's always straight up. It's the thing that's always directly in my field of view when I open my eyes. Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely many different reasons to stream. It's not a one-size-fits-all hobby or profession. Because, yes, plenty of people do it for a living. Is autopilot going to jam me directly into that? No. Although that is kind of funny that it took me so long before I went and explored that orbital cannon, but turns out if you just fly directly straight up, like, it'll have orbited once around and be exactly where you want it to be. Okay, so the trick is clockwise spinning tornado. That one's currently lifting one up, so I don't think that's it. There it is. Alright, that's probably not okay. Gel environment. I try. Well, it's not always what I try for. Some games that I've streamed have been like, you know, I'm kind of doing it more for the what's a good example? Well, like the Danganronpa games, where I'm doing voices and, you know, stuff is a little more interesting rather than relaxing. This is definitely more of a relaxing game. And to prove it, I'm going to put my face inside that jellyfish. Is that what they want me to do? Swim up into the jellyfish? It seems like the sort of thing I would not do in real life. I just wouldn't. Down, down, down. Swim down. Swim forward. Touch tail. Tail is okay. I am ascending into the jellyfish. This was my plan, I guess. Oh, I'm in. Okay, I get it now. I'm up inside the bulb. Oh, no, 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 no. Stay up. seems like we've probably just passed by the thing. Okay, no. Here we go. Open. I was just about to say, hopefully there's like an airlock or something. So, yes. Oh, good. Oh, discovery. Whoops. Refresh air. Any recordings on the floor? No. So this is the thing that is receiving information from the probe that was fired to see, can it detect the eye of the galaxy, or the eye of the universe? Receiving data from probe 9 million. Visualizing current trajectory of probe 9 million. I should take note of this. It's actually 9318118, just in case. Whoa. Did it find it? Retrieving previous launch data from Ash Twin. Total number of probes launched, 9,000. Oh, those were all of the directions that they've launched probes in, I guess? Deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the eye of the universe found by probe. Oh. Oh, that was an older probe that they sent out that said, hey, look at this thing, it's the eye of the universe, and then they couldn't find it again. So okay. They sent out a probe, 9318118, and that matched their other information. And there it is. Somebody write that down. Retrieving stored coordinates from Ash Twin. Displaying coordinates for the eye of the universe. Alright. Seems important. I will even write it down. Somewhere. Legend has it. I have a notebook. Alright, so there were all three of those. There is also a floor on the ceiling. I will look at that next. Oh, there's two. Maybe more. Or is it only two? I have exciting news, Privet. The Ash Twin project is almost prepared to receive the probe data from the orbital probe cannon. Raimi is adding some finishing touches here, but she'll be finished soon. Are you and the orbital probe cannon well? We are. That's an interesting thing. They talk about technology as being well, because they said that about the vessel, too. They were like, how was it that the vessel crashed? Was it unwell in some way? Are you and the orbital probe cannon well? We are. The probe tracking module is ready to record each launch's flight trajectory and will automatically transmit all relevant data to you. On the other appendage, I'm now worried about this cannon's structural integrity and its crew's moral integrity. Once the probe determines the location of the Eye of the Universe, I'll send an alert directly to you and Raimi. And now this shows us an image of just the masks. Set that down right there. Grab the other one off the table. Seat. Imagine Privet. Have we read this before? The probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the Eye of the Universe. You'll be the first to see them. I am honored and terrified. You won't ask the orbital cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Fret not. We need only fire the probe once, so who might... Yeah, we've seen this. I would mind because we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is damaged. That's where I am now. Well... Oh, yeah. Put this into here, too. This is... Okay, in space. Where that's cracked. Yes. Alright. We'll set the two of those over there. And then just... What other... I mean, I guess getting the code that has the coordinates is the important point. But the important, I've never seen anywhere... Well, I don't know... I don't know why I would be going there. And I also don't know, This could be upside down as well, but... I'm sure whatever... It works like a USB. Put it in upside down, who cares? So if I leave, was there anything directly... No. Was there anything else to find outside here? I think this is probably the only thing in here. There is a bramble. Or a seed, whatever. Kind of doesn't look like it has an entrance the way the other ones do. it looks like that's the only thing. That's the only thing here. Unless I am mistaken, but it seems to be correct. Alright, so I think the next thing I'm planning on is we restart the loop and start talking to people on on Timberhearth and tell them that we've found Feldspar. Although they're not, that's not going to be helpful. They're gonna be like, what do you mean? You mean you had a dream about Feldspar? Sun's gonna go supernova. I already read that. Right. I also didn't catch until just now that you can doze off here. If you want to fast forward time, you don't need to go, obviously, to the other guy. That's not how you get up. I've actually forgotten. How did I begin the game? Oh, that way. Forgot all about that. Yeah, more I think about it, what is the point of me trying to tell these people that I found Feldspar? Other than maybe the guy who is over near the guy who's over near the seed. Let's start the thing over. Can't be bothered walking around manually like some kind of cave, Nomian? So where was that guy? here where the smoke is? Yes. Dark bramble seed. It goes straight to, what's his name? And then sits there. Alright, so now I recognize it. Before, I guess, when I looked at those pictures, I might have thought that that was a live one. Nothing useful there. Alright, so what was my next? We're knocking mysteries out of the park here. What? Oh, they were nice enough to put the coordinates right there for me. So we still have question marks on the Ash Twin project and the Black Hole Forge and the Hanging City. Oh, I also, yeah, maybe I should have... Well, I've had enough dark brambling for right now. Have I? Have I had enough dark brambling? It is kind of stressful. Like, in the same way that, I haven't played Subnautica, but, you know, I've watched a little bit of people playing it. And it's very, there's like a claustrophobic feel of sorts. Whoops, and crash. So perhaps instead of going toward the harmonica, we go toward, there's like a red light. Just make sure that the red light is definitely a, well, you hit a vine there. Sorry. Still hit the vine. dang vine. Oh, it got me. Didn't it? You didn't get me at all, idiot. Although it did almost get me. And now they know that I'm here. Well. No, I couldn't even get away. Alright, well, no dark bramble then. I would have thought... like, after going in there the first time, I was like, oh, you know what? It seems like as long as you know which one of those lights you're headed toward, and you go directly toward it, that it's rigged so that... like, you can see the lights from far away, and then whichever one you fly to... you know, they're messing around with space in there. They're making it so that you need to use the probes or the signal scope or something to tell which lights are points of interest and which ones are anglerfish. But, no, that's strange. I thought that in doing so they would have rigged it up so that when you, if you pick one and go towards it, that you will be safe. Oh, wow. Frame rate? What happened? Let me just check once again. So, can I mark the... Oh, I didn't realize this was also a thing. No discoveries for Hollow's Lantern. Have I even tried landing on it? Oh, and I didn't even realize, okay, Escape Pod 3 and the Vessel are two different things. We think both of them are in the Dark Bramble. Okay, I think this is what I found a switch in the Meltwater district that raises and lowers the forge. That is what I wanted to know. How do I mark it? No. Or can I mark it? I can't. That's just going to be confusing, because the Hanging City is huge. Okay. is the stupid hole in the Earth? Not the Earth, but the planet. I've found this before, right? Yes. There we go. All right. Meltwater Forge. Meltwater District to get the switch for the forge. And then I think, unless I see otherwise, the plan after that will be go to Ash Twin and warp to the forge. Unless it looks like there is some way to just go there. Did I ever hit? I must have hit the switch before. No, come on. Make it back around to the thing. There it is on the right. Ah, missed it. I'm gonna run out of fuel regardless from doing this. I got it. I got it. Brings me up to this guy. Does he have fuel? May I refuel here? I absolutely may. Well, you have a good one, sir. Okay, lots of stuff I can tell, huh? Alright. Found my escape pod on Brittle Hollow. I think I already said that. So the old settlement. Hanging City. Was it a beautiful thing? Sunless City on Ember Twin. There's a Nomai City inside Ember Twin. That's incredible. A whole city. I had no idea how they keep the sand out. 2 groups of Nomai. Must have found the solar system. Quantum Pilgrimage. Clearly special then. A special make a trip there. Coming of age ritual. Once they were considered an adult. Went to the comet and wow, so that's how the Nomai died? It's really sad, isn't it? I know it was a long time ago, but still. If the comet hadn't killed them, our species might have coexisted in the solar system. It would have been amazing. Alright, that's everything. Almost walked off the edge of a... Whoops. I just touched that and it fell apart. How awful. Not my fault, though. Heaton's foot... Clip it. Clip the part where it was my fault. Oh, and this is just a quantum tower. This isn't the Hanging City. This was the wrong way. Tower of quantum knowledge. Can I get... Holvad. Ever hello. We're doing good. We're doing reasonably well. Just look at that. And everything was fine. Everything was just fine. Nothing was ruined. Nothing was falling. We had some deaths. We got eaten rather spectacularly by an anglerfish. Was this a good idea? Nope. Nope. It's got me this time. No? Why didn't you just give it to me? I earned that one. Did it exactly right. Oh, I did it exactly right. Alright, I did it. I wanted to get into space with all my bones broken, and I done it. Now I will meditate. No, that's why they break astronauts' hands when they go into space, so that their bones refuse under zero gravity, and they're much stronger that way. This has been Space Facts with Heaton Style. Oops. Oh. Before exiting the ship, shall I... Oops. So, the auto... This is gonna be interesting. I can't turn off the autopilot. Which means as soon as I get out and fix this, the ship is going to blast off without me. Right? Right? Actually, it was just the camera that's broken, so I think the ship is just doomed forever, that's all. That's not how that works. Come on. I should be incinerated. Developers have not played 999. They don't know what the definition of incinerate is. Oh, you can just push that button to abort autopilot. I see. Facts with Heaton. No facts. Factless facts. Just the way Mom used to make them. Deboned facts in space. Alright, what if I just... I did this before, right? Right? I said, put me in. Put me in, spaceship and all. That bunch of rocks is fine. I walked right up to it and it was still fine. Have I been here? Well, that was deeply unpleasant. I made it this far, I guess. That's the part to focus on, not how I'll eventually have to get back up that pass. Sure is something. Hanging City is north of here, and east is a gravity cannon. Definitely want to see that. Detecting oxygen. Okay, yeah, this is just what's his name's notes. It's right behind us. Hanging City. And that's what I want. But what if you were a conductor, huh? Just leave that laying around. Jeez. Okay, that up there, I've teleported, excuse me, I've teleported there from Ash Twin. But somewhere over here is the Black Hole Forge controls. Exactly right. So I don't think that I can walk there. Maybe if I had leapt onto... Oh no, they've got that inside glass. Okay. I'm going to try going to Ash Twin and warping here. If I can get back to my ship, which I can. Ship. See, it's right over there. 200 meters. So if I can take off and make it to Ash Twin... Conveniently located right in front of me. Not that one. What? Am I still... No, I'm gone. I'm out. Let's just chill out here, where there is no sun. What's the deal again? This planet is losing its ash, so one of the towers should be the tower. Which one do I want to go to? Brittle Hollow, which you can tell because the tiles are cracked. The wallpaper is all gross. Landing camera, don't really care. Alright, let's head to the equator. I think this is the right one. Or is it? No, we'll keep wandering around. This is it. Yeah, this goes to Brittle Hollow, which is going to drop us off right at the forge where there should be a thing that just came out of the black hole. What is it? Let's find out. Peaceful rotating space time. That's Giant's Deep. Here we go. Careful, because I am on the ceiling. And there is the forge. Be cautious near the boarding area while the black hole forge is in operation. Where am I taking this first black hole core, and where am I taking the remaining cores once they're ready? All of the warp towers are being constructed on Ash Twin, so the black hole cores will go there. My gratitude. In that case, Poke, Clary, I'm leaving for delivery. I'll send Yarrow your regards. Poke, I'll return to the forge shortly. I'm going to catch up to Root and help him deliver the first core to Ash Twin, just to make sure Yarrow receives it. Of course you are. The white hole cores are for the warp receivers. Each of the 6 receivers are being constructed at different locations, so those deliveries will be a greater pain in your in your cervical spine. The tower designs in the High Energy Lab on Ember Twin reveal each receiver's location. Ask Yarrow, he is familiar with them. Of note, Yarrow believes he spotted a flaw in the warp tower designs, namely that one of the warp towers on Ash Twin will never activate because its warp receiver will never align overhead. That was dumb of you. Does your romantic interest think a warp point's alignment... Wait, does your romantic interest think a warp tower's alignment point is its receiver? Does he not know that a warp tower always aligns with the center of its corresponding astral body? That isn't an unreasonable belief, given the receiver does have to be located on or in close orbit around the relevant astral body. I seem to recall that was your understanding of warp technology at first. No, Yarrow understands the distinction. He likely doesn't realize the Hourglass twins are so close together they function as a single astral body with a shared alignment point in between them. That is curious. Regarding the warp towers on Ash Twin, does each tower have to be perfectly aligned? Oh, no, okay, this is kind of related to the other conversation. Does each tower have to be perfectly aligned with the center of the astral body to which it's tuned? I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, but if, for example, a tower's base were to shift even slightly, that tower might no longer align with its astral body. More accurately, I enjoy precision as next as the next Nomai, provided the next Nomai is not Poke. We don't need alignment angle to be exact. It only needs to be within 5 degrees of the astral body's center. Of note, this gives us a slightly longer warp window. I imagine this window will last roughly several seconds. As such, any Nomai stepping onto the warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. We need to be careful around the platform for the duration of the time it's active to avoid accidental transportation. Alright, so I read both of the scrolls. Here is a thing. Thing goes in the... There's usually a thing place. Did they neglect? I guess I'll have to go outside. Also, am I going to use this forge to forge something? I was hoping there would be a core in here. Good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of Ash Twin. I'm intrigued, love. Everyone here working on the Ash Twin project. See it. Pi is beside herself with joy. Is everything well with the forge? The core's durability could still be improved. I need more time. Ignore her, Yarrow. The core is finished. If my sister tells you otherwise, then she will be finished as well. Poke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary, and her design work is beautifully clever. So, what caused it and what went wrong? Just recently, just this session, we found out that there is a comet that had something inside it that was extremely densely packed, and it was in some kind of a super, super hard casing that they had found, however many thousands and thousands of years ago they lived, and that it looks like that casing has burst. We don't know, like, they were saying basically the whole solar system could be wiped out if that happened. We're still really not sure. So there was some indication, but we're not totally sure. And I want to know what this is now. It doesn't look like anything that I can manipulate. And it doesn't look like there's any controls that like lower this whole thing into the forge while I'm standing in it. Funk. I've been waiting a really long time to get in here, and there was some information, but I wanted an item. Oh, wait, is that it? Do you operate it from the outside, maybe? I have to be careful because I'm on the ceiling right now, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the gravity is pulling up, but I'm standing on gravity ceiling. It kind of looked like there was a thing on the outside of the window, but I'm probably incorrect. Going here again. Whoa. So if this is the... okay. Okay, it actually won't let me accidentally... Yep, yes it will. Into the black hole. Blah. Alright, well this will at least let me review stuff inside the ship again. If it says Black Hole Forge is, like, crossed off now, like I've discovered everything from it, that means the Quantum Moon is, like, the only thing left. Or the only thing left that I can think of to do. Warp Tower's alignment point is not its warp receiver, it's the central body. Warp receiver must be in close orbit around Hourglass Twins, share a single astral point. All the warp towers being constructed successfully forged. Hanging City still has a star. Quantum Moon, Ash Twin, the Vessel, and the Hanging City. The Hanging City, most of all, makes me upset. This is somehow not filled in, the Quantum Shard. Shall I go sit on that real quick? I think because it is such a wide open galaxy in which you can do very, very many things, I kind of think that at some point pretty soon I'll say, like, oh, you and your astrophysics degree, you always got to bring it up, huh, ever? But just that because of how wide open the game is, that it's kind of difficult for me to, like, if I have a theory about something, it takes so long to... It's like La Mulana, except that I can't get back to somewhere within, like, a minute. So that even if there was something that I went, oh, you know what, I think I need to go over here. Like, it takes so much longer to... Maybe this is the only star in the whole galaxy. Why am I landing here? This place is no good. Do I want to fly the ship down there again? Maybe not. Just land it. So I guess I'm making a quick trip over to the Quantum Tower, because it's still saying, Flying Dutchman, thanks for that follow. Hope you are enjoying. It's kind of too bad that I, like... There's, like, we did actually accomplish a lot this stream, and I feel like games like this, the more you accomplish, the more it becomes like, oh, okay, now it's just wander around while nothing happens. That's not what I wanted. I'm trying to get to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge again, because there's still some little thing that's not filled in about... This is totally the wrong way, isn't it? That one over the one that I get tractor beamed into. That's the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. But I don't actually want to go there. I mean, I do want to go there, but I don't want to take the tractor beam. Too difficult. Information's been spread out in this game in a very satisfying way. But when you get to the point where there isn't a whole lot left to learn, it becomes so much more difficult to figure anything out. Alright, since I don't like the part of the world that I landed in, I'm going to try to do just a crazy jetpack fly over the black hole. That way? Yeah, sure. It was incredibly successful. Hear that? Sound of victory. So is it somewhere up here there's a quantum rock that they wanted me to pay more attention to? Like maybe I can ride it somewhere like we rode the other rock? Or maybe they just want me to listen to it, right? I always forget that I got this little listening device. There's the quantum moon. Well, there it was. power shard. Turn around and it's gone. Now it's over there. Have I ever landed on it and read this? Is that the problem? Determine that this atypical shard of rock is the reason objects in the grove are behaving in a quantum manner. Maybe I really never read this. Of note, a unique signal is coming from this shard. Curiously, our friend the Wandering Moon sounds the same. Oh, you've been watching the Myst playthrough. Ah, yeah. Myst was fun. Riven was also a lot of fun. Abduction, also by the same team, Cyan. I've also heard the same signal this shard produces calling out from Giant's Deep, Timberhearth, and the Hourglass Twins. Suppose there are other shards like this one. The only other object displaying this quantum behavior is the Wandering Moon. I imagine this moon's behavior and this grove are related. I know from earlier famous mentions this strange type of rock isn't found elsewhere on Brittle Hollow. What if it isn't originally from this planet? Hypothesis: this quantum shard is from the Wandering Quantum Moon. Perhaps it is even a small piece of the moon itself. Okay, so I never came up here and grabbed this. And now ship's log has been updated. It is almost certainly going to be, hey, guess what? Oh, I thought it was going to fall just now. Can I do that? Can I look up and teleport somewhere else? I'm not looking. I'm not looking at anything. I guess not. Now, you can turn off the flashlight, but it doesn't matter when, you know, you're outside and the sun is overhead, I assume. Plus, I think this one only warps around this area. Breaking more bones. And the scroll teleports with it, of course. Also, we're not inside a dome. Why didn't I just land here? Couldn't I have? Maybe. I'm sure I could have. We've all seen all of this. Alright, well, I think, have crossed one thing off of the checklist. That I just had never read the thing on top of the quantum stone before. Where they said, these quantum pieces probably come from the quantum moon.